Imagine you're running late for practice or cramming for a final. You reach for that monster Red Bull Celsius, something that promises a quick fix of energy and focus. But what happens inside your body after that first sip? According to my survey, 53% of y'all experience jitters or anxiety, 40% of y'all experienced increase in heart rate, and then 26% experienced a headache. Energy drinks are everywhere, from gas stations to school vending machines, yet most people don't realize what effects they have on your body. Today, I'll explain what energy drinks do to the cardiovascular system and why they cause these effects, and what long term risks come with excessive use. Energy drinks stimulate the cardiovascular system through caffeine and other stimulants. Most energy drinks contain between 150 and 300 milligrams of caffeine per can, which is about 3 times the amount of a regular cup of coffee. That's a massive dose in a short period of time. Caffeine activates the sympathetic nervous system, better known as the fight or flight response, that it tells your body to stay alert and ready for action even when there is no danger around. According to the American Heart Association, drinking just two 16-ounce energy drinks can significantly rise both the systolic and diastolic blood pressure for several hours. It's not just caffeine doing the work. Ingredients like taurine, guanara, and ginseng amplify the caffeine's effects, forcing the heart to beat faster and harder. In other words, the same boost that helps you feel more awake is actually your cardiovascular system being pushed into overdrive. Short term effects include increased heart rate, blood pressure, and risk of abnormal rhythms in the cardiovascular system. Within about 30 minutes of drinking an energy drink, most people experience a noticeable rise in heart rate and narrowing in the blood vessels. The New York Times reported that even healthy adults showed elevated blood pressure and irregular um, heart activity after drinking energy beverages. For people with heart conditions, a sudden spike can cause palpitations, chest pains, or even arrhythmicness. Young athletes are especially at risk because they often mix energy drinks with increased physical activity or even alcohol, which multiplies the strain on the heart and can lead to serious cardiac events. While these short term changes might seem harmless, repeated exposure can have more deeper consequences. Long term consumption can damage cardiovascular health. When you constantly overstimulate the heart, it can lead to long-term problems like hypertension or chronically high blood pressure and increased arterial stiffness. Studies from the Time magazine and the New York magazine warn that energy drink overuse disputes the heart's natural cardiovascular rhythm and increases the risk of disease over time. Another major issue is the sugar content. Some energy drinks contain over 50 grams of sugar per can, and that much sugar can cause spikes in blood glucose, insulin, which can damage your blood vessels and promote inflammation. Over time, the constant mix of caffeine, sugar, and other stimulants can wear down your heart's natural efficiency, especially when combined with poor sleep, dehydration, and stress. So while having one energy drink here and there might not hurt, frequent and excessive use can quietly and permanently damage your heart. Energy drinks might make you feel powerful and alert for a short while, but but what they're really doing is putting your heart under pressure. The rise in blood pressure accelerates your heartbeat and over time can cause real cardiovascular damage. The next time you reach for that can, think about what's happening inside your body. Your heart is already working to keep you alive, it doesn't need that extra push. Instead of relying on energy drinks, try getting more sleep, staying hydrated, and having a small cup of coffee. Because real energy doesn't come from the can, it comes from your body and protecting your heart.